In this episode, Dad sews a truly hidden undershirt with a serger.
Dad sews! Dad sews! Dad sews! Dad sews! Dad sews! Dad sews! This is how it goes with Dad sews!
Hey guys, thank you for joining me for another episode of Dad Sews. I am dressed to the nines today because I'm all about the undershirt. Now here's my problem. When I wear my old V-neck undershirts, they're always peeking through. And you can always see my undershirt. And I just don't think that's classy. I like to drop a button every now and then. It's not 1973, but I would like to drop the top two buttons and not have my t-shirt show. So, how are we going to do that? Well, I got a brand new Brother Serger. It's a 1034D model Serger from Brother. It's very affordable. It's like 200 bucks at Walmart. You can pick one up very easily. I'm going to just cut the V-neck out of these t-shirts, and then I'm going to run it through my serger to give a scoop neck. Now look, I know that scoop necks are usually for ladies or guys at Muscle Beach in Venice in California. I know, I was there, and I felt very emasculated and very portly. But a scoop neck shirt is going to truly hide under your dress shirt. And the other thing is, you don't have to make it out of a V-neck shirt. You can make it out of one of your husband's old ratty t-shirts. You know he has some of them. And guys, if you're watching, you know you have plenty of them. So what we're going to do is take our trusty Fisker shears and we're going to just cut in to this V-neck shirt. I'm going to cut about an inch down right through the collar. And then I'm just going to follow the seam of the V-neck, and I'm just going to rattly cut through this shirt until I have cut the whole neck out of this shirt. All right, now that's it. All we did was we cut. Look how crooked this cutting is. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's because your serger is going to fix all of your problems. You just cut the neck out of your shirt. There's the original V-neck. And you know what you do? You throw it on your floor and your kids will clean it up later. All right, put your Fisker shears to the side. You're not going to need them anymore because the serger is going to do the work for you. Now, I cut low enough that I was right below the printed tag on my t-shirt. Now we're just going to put this in our serger. Now I have left all of the original thread on the serger. This is the first time I'm using it. Why? Because it's going to show up really good for you on the white shirt when I show you the pictures of the finished, hopefully finished product. And it doesn't matter what color they are. It's going to be hidden, right? Right. Now, the cool thing about a serger is that it trims your fabric as you go. And you can pull off the front just like a regular sewing machine and loop the fabric all the way around. All right, all we're going to do is start sewing. Make sure you bring up plenty to the right side so that's trimming it off and keeping a straight line for you. I can't tell you how cool it is to watch this thing cut as you sew. It's super neat. A knife built into a sewing machine. This is a man's machine. Men were meant to sew, I think. As Tim Allen used to say. Boy, this is awesome. It's like a chainsaw and a seamstress met. It's just destroying. It's so fast to cut and so clean. And it's going to do a better job cutting than you did. Okay, once you get all the way around, you keep sewing, let it have that tail, and then bring the tail around. Boom. It cuts the tail right off. Guys, this is the quickest episode we have ever had. Okay, this is the finished product. I'm going to give you some close-up shots. I have blue, I have green, I have red, I have yellow thread. It doesn't matter because you're not going to see this thing. I'm going to snap my fingers and I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you a shot of this body in a t-shirt. Ladies, don't get too excited. Yes, I'm wearing a scoop neck t-shirt. I'm not going to show you anymore because I can't handle the love letters. I'm sorry, I'm married. My son's laughing off camera. My wife is whistling from the other room. Something's going right. Look, you're never going to see the different colors on this. It doesn't matter. You don't have to rethread your machine ever if this is all you're going to do. But it actually looks kind of cool. If you had like a cool rock and roll t-shirt from a concert that's got a rip in the collar or some stains, make a hidden t-shirt out of it. Now I'm ready to get my wife dressed up fancy and we can go out to dinner for our 21st anniversary that we just had a couple days ago. Thank you for watching Dad Sews. Don't forget, click the subscribe button. It's down there. Here's a reminder. Click subscribe. You'll find out when we're coming out with new episodes. I also had a great video that was shared a ton last week on how to extend your sewing pedal foot. And as you can see, my serger is very low. That's because the trick I figured out with the sewing machine doesn't work with the serger. It's got a 3-hole prong. I'm back to the drawing board with my serger trying to extend the sewing pedal. So if you know a trick or know where I can find an extension cable, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for checking out dadsews.com and Dad Sews on YouTube. It's youtube.com/dadsews. We will see you next time.
This production is brought to you by the Plaid Dad Blog Podcast Network. For more information, visit plaiddadblog.com.